So if every game you play has massive frame drops and you're just frustrated with the problem, then this video is for you. There are a lot of reasons why frame drops occur, and it can just happen anytime when you are not expecting it. The biggest game of the year just came out and the game just is a stuttery slideshow on your system. No one likes that, right? So we will help you to fix the problem and help you play the latest games at the highest frame rates your hardware is capable of. So to begin with, you should make sure that you have the minimum system requirements to play, say, a certain game. Now different games have different system requirements and there is no one set formula. So just type the name of the game, let's say Elden Ring, and just shove in the word system requirements after it and do a Google search. Open up the first website that you see and you will have the system requirements that you would need in order to play the game. So if you say do not meet the requirements, you know what to do. Just get out there and buy new hardware. Now if you have the system requirements to play a game but still are not getting enough performance, there are some other problems. Let me walk you through them. Now the first issue is full screen optimization. Yes, this was meant to improve the performance of games, but sometimes it just ends up doing the opposite. So you will have to locate the .exe file of the game you're playing. Let's say Life is Strange Before the Storm that came out just a few days ago. Right click on the exe file and head over to properties. From there go to the compatibility tab and look down for disable full screen optimizations and hit the checkbox right left to it. Just hit the apply button and hit OK. Now try running the game and see if the frame rate drops occur. But if this step did not help you, my friend, check for the next step. Now there are a lot of ways in which malware and virus can just get into our computers and we just cannot get them out of it. Yeah, in today's online world, virus attacks have become more common. Now I know that there are a lot of antivirus software. Even Windows Defender, the free one that comes with Windows, has become a lot better at its job. But you don't know when malware or virus will creep into your system when you try downloading that free game that costs a lot on Steam. So scanning for malware and virus used to be a difficult task, but you can just do a basic scan from Windows Defender. To do that, press Windows+S and type in settings and then open the settings up. Now head over to privacy and security and then go to Windows Security. From there you would like to open a virus and threat protection that will open up a new window. Now just go to scan options and from there choose Microsoft Defender offline scan. Now hit scan now and hit the scan button. Now Microsoft Defender will scan your entire device, but make sure you do not have any read-write operations because this scan can restart your computer at times. So your drives might just end up getting corrupted and you're not going to love that problem. Now after you're done checking for malware and virus, Windows Defender will delete them automatically but if you still do not trust Windows Defender much, you can just go and use any other third-party antivirus software like say Kaspersky or maybe Malwarebytes and run another scan from there. Now after you're done with that, you would like to update your graphics card drivers. Now sometimes old drivers cause a lot of frame drop issues in the modern AAA title. Now newer versions of these drivers fix these issues and sometimes old drivers just stop working due to some weird reason. You would definitely not want to have an older version of the driver for your graphics card or whatever you have. So the best decision is to go ahead and update them. So if you have an Nvidia graphics card, you can go and search for GeForce Experience. You can also download the software, links will be in the description if you do not have it. So you can head over to this driver section and you can search for check for updates. As you can see, I'm in the latest Nvidia Studio driver, but you should be using the game ready driver version if you do not have it. So you can hit the download button and that will start the download for this driver. Once it is complete downloading, you should go for custom installation instead of express installation. Custom installation will do a complete reinstall of the driver and the experience will be the best after it. Now let's say all of these steps fail for you. Now that is a pretty hard situation. I can feel you, man. I have been in your situation before. So you would like to check for more anomalies in your system. Now if your CPU and GPU are getting awfully hot while running, you would want to cool them down. Like there are a lot of reasons for which your CPU and GPU can thermal throttle. I'll try to list a few. Now the first reason why your CPU and GPU might be thermal throttling is because the thermal paste that acts as a thermal conductor between your CPU IHS and your cooler might have gone all dry. Now that sucks. You might know this if you are a PC enthusiast. So now if you do not trust your PC building skills, just take your PC to your local computer shop and get another jab of thermal paste right in. Now this can also happen with graphics cards. Now do not try repasting your graphics card if you do not know how it works, because you might just end up with a hot piece of toast. And in this very bad market where graphics cards are going just at triple their MSRP, you do not want that to happen. So get an expert on board and repaste your CPU and GPU. That might help with the temperatures. You would also want to upgrade your cooler if your current cooler isn't holding up. Now this only applies to CPUs because GPUs already come with the cooling solution that they need to stay cool. Now after you have ensured that your CPU and GPU are running cold enough, your frame rate issues might be solved, because thermal throttling can cause CPUs and GPUs to not run at their full potential, and that might end up causing performance issues in games that would not have been caused otherwise. Now after you have ensured that your CPU and GPU are fine, you would also want to make sure that you have enough RAM to play a game. Like if you are pairing a 5950X say with 4 gigs of RAM, that definitely is not what you want to do, and so get at least 16 gigs of RAM and pair it with your system. Now if your CPU, GPU and RAM everything is okay, you would like to check for your storage. Now this is not a very big factor when it comes to performance in games, but sometimes some corrupt partitions in some drive might be causing an issue. So just press Windows+S and open up command prompt and run it as an administrator. Now once you're in command prompt, run the command called chkdsk space /f space the name of your drive and a colon followed by it. Now the colon is after the name of the drive and not before it. I've done a mistake 2 times before, so that's my bad. So I have a hard drive in E, so you would like to let the test run. You see, it will take some time, probably leave it for a few seconds, and after it is done, you'll come to know whether your disk has some problems or not. If your disk has some problems, this test will fix it automatically, so you do not have to worry about that. Now you can also try defragmenting your hard drives. Word of caution: defragment only your hard drives and not your solid state drives. If you are just causing harm to your SSDs if you're trying to defragment them. Now if you do not have a solid state drive in the first place, try upgrading to one. It's already 2022, so you would at least want to have a SATA SSD running in your system. Now oftentimes some corrupt file also causes some issues, so if you have some corrupt files anywhere in your system, that might be causing some frame rate drops or something like that, and you won't be even aware of that. So the easiest way to check for corrupt files system is to just run the scan now command on Windows. So to do that, hit Windows+S and open up search and run command prompt as an admin. Once you're inside command prompt, just type in sfc and sfc space /scan now and hit enter. Now this command will do its thing. It will run an entire system scan. It might take some while, so after it is done scanning, it will tell you whether there were some corrupt files or things like that in your system, and it will automatically fix them, so you do not have to worry about that. Now all of these steps should help you to fix your frame rate drops. The most common issues are you do not have a system requirements, because computers do not stop working just like that. There must be a reason, and you probably will start to tell that if something wrong goes with your hardware. So take care of your computer, upgrade your thermal paste, get some new hardware, just give it enough cooling, and these are the most important steps to solve frame rate drop issues. If you just do not have the hardware to run a game, bro, you're out of luck. I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We are running a massive giveaway on this channel. We are giving away a free copy of Elden Ring when our channel hits 500 subscribers, so get subscribed and do not miss out on that.